Up to now we have studied motion along a straight or curved path, translational motion. Now we will introduce the subject of motion that turns on an axis, or rotation. Nearly all machines involve rotation, like engines and clocks. Rotation is pivotal to the accurate flight paths of bullets and baseballs, and can even help you pop open a cold one. A rigid body does not change its shape as it rotates. A fixed axis is the point about which rotation occurs, and will not change relative to the rotating body. The Earth might feel pretty fixed, but it is not. The axis changes its orientation slowly over thousands of years. The Earth is also not a rigid body, as its seas and tectonic plates shift under the stresses of gravity. The fixed axis is known as the axis of rotation. The skater's axis of rotation will not be perfectly fixed, nor is she a rigid body, but she trains relentlessly to attain as near a point of fixed rotation and rigidity so that she may compete in her sport. To make the math of rotating bodies easier, we fix an imaginary reference line in the plane of rotation. The orientation of this reference line will not change as the body rotates in either direction. One complete turn is equal to one revolution. The Earth undergoes one complete revolution each day. One revolution is equal to 2 radians measured as factors of pi, or equal to 360 degrees. This Patriot radar is turned 90 degrees for maintenance. In radians, this would be equal to 1/2 pi. The angle theta is measured as a ratio of the length of a curved arc, representing the rotation, and the radius of the curved arc from the axis of rotation. Every time a clock completes a revolution, we begin counting again at midnight and noon. This is not the same when measuring rotating bodies. If we make 100 complete turns, we will have rotated for 200 pi radians. This can make numbers unwieldy, so we typically only count the change of position from the reference line on the current turn. To measure our change in position when we rotate, we subtract the initial angle with reference to the reference line from the final angle. This is called angular displacement, and will be important when we study velocities, acceleration, torque, and inertia later on. So be certain you practice this skill. Counting the number of rotations helps the skater attain greater scores, and it's also crucial to the listening of great music.